Indeed, Doris. Do you think that I become it so?
You are quite another creature, believe me, master.
Dress does make a difference, Doris.
'Tis all in all, I think. Difference? Why, and you were to go not all now, I am certain the old lady wouldn't know you. Master Butler wouldn't believe his own eyes, and Mrs. Pickle would cry, Lord, preserve me. Our dairymaid would come giggling to the door, and I warrant Dolly Chester, your honour's favourite, would blush like your waistcoat.
Aye, Doris, there is nothing like a polishing.
So I says of your honour's boots, but the boy never eats me.
But Doris, has Mr. Dale Grace been here? I must rub up on my balancing and chasing and boring.
Oh, call again, sir.
Do, and see if there are any letters for me at the post office.
I will. Why the mess? I can't help looking at your head. If I hadn't been buying the cooking, I wish I may die if I should have known the dish again myself.
Sink. Slide. Coupé. No, confound the first inventors of cotillions. They are as bad as algebra to us country gentlemen. I can walk a minuet easy enough when I'm forced to, and have been accounted as a good stick in the country dance. But these outlandish heathen Aldermans and cotillions are quite beyond me. I shall never prosper at them. Mine are true-born English ladies. They don't understand their close French lingo. Their pos this and pos that and pos tunnel.
Here is Sir Lucius O'Trigger to wait on you, sir.
Oh, draw him up.
Mr. Akers, I'm delighted to embrace you.
My dear Sir Lucius, I kiss your hands.
Pray, my friend, what has brought you so suddenly to Bath?
Faith, I have followed in the footsteps of Cupid's jack-o'-lantern. And find myself in a quagmire at last.
Oh.
In short, I have been very ill-used.
No.
I choose not to mention names, but look upon me as a very ill-used gentleman.
Pray, what is the case? I ask no names.
Mark me, Sir Lucius. I fall as deep as need be in love with the young lady. Her friends take my part. I follow her to Bath, send word of my arrival, and receive answer that the lady is to be otherwise disposed of. This I call being ill-used.
Very ill upon me conscience. Pray, can you divine the cause of it?
Well, there's the matter she has another lover. One Ensign Beverley, who I'm told is now in Bath. All slanders and lies. He must be at the bottom of it.
A rival in the case is there. And you think he has supplanted you unfairly?
Unfairly? To be sure he has. He never could have done it fairly.
Then sure you know what is to be done.
Not I upon myself.
We wear no swords here, but you understand.
What? Fight him?
Aye, to be sure, what can I mean else?
But he's given me no provocation.
Now, I think he's giving you the greatest provocation in the world. Can a man commit a more heinous offense against another than to fall in love with the same woman? Oh, by my sword, it's the most unpardonable breach of friendship!
Breach of friendship! Aye! But I have no acquaintance with this man. I never saw him in my life.
That's no argument. He has the less right than to take such a liberty.
Oh, that is true, Sir Lucius. I grow full of anger. I find a man may have a deal of valor in him and not know it. The thunder of your words has sourced the milk of human kindness in my breast. As the man in the play says, I could do such deeds.
No? Calm. These things should be done civilly.
But I must be in a passion, Sir Lucius. I must be in a rage. Do, Sir Lucius. Let me be in a rage. If you love me.
I
Rage!
What are you doing to the flowers?
Come, here's pen and paper. How shall I begin? Oh, my quill is clogged.
My quill never clogs.
I'll write a good bold hand, however.
Pray, compose yourself.
Oh, how shall I begin? Let me begin with an oath. No, you, Sir Lucius. Let me begin with a vow.
Fall! Do this indecently and like a Christian. Begin now, sir.
That's too civil by half.
To prevent any confusion that might arise from our both addressing the same lady,
Aye, there's a reason, same lady.
I shall expect the honor of your company.
Sounds, I'm not asking him to dinner.
Pray! Be easy.
Well then, honor of your company.
To settle our pretensions and let me see. Aye. Kingsmead Fields will do. In Kingsmead Fields.
Oh, so that is done. I will fold it up presently my own crest. A hand and dagger shall be the seal.
You see now, this little explanation we could have stopped at once to all confusion or misunderstanding that might arise between you.
I be preventing misunderstanding.
Now I'll leave you to fix your own time. Take me advice and you'll decide it this evening if you can. Then let the worst come of it. 'Twill be after mine tomorrow.
Very true.
So I shall see nothing of you unless it be by letter until this evening. I do myself the honor to carry your message, but to tell you a secret, I believe I shall have just such another affair on me own hands. There is a gay captain here who's put a jest on me lately at the expense of me country, and I only want to fall in with the gentleman to call him out.
Oh, zounds. I should like to see you fight him first. By my vow, I should like to see you kill him if it was only to get a little lesson.
I shall be very proud of instructing you. Well, for the present. But remember, when you meet your antagonist, do everything in a mild and agreeable manner. Let your courage be as keen, yet at the same time as polished as your sword. Aye.
I would do no such thing. Now, Sir Lucius and Trigger and the kingdom should make me fight when I wasn't so minded. What will the old lady say when she hears of it?
But Doris, if you had heard Sir Lucius, sparks and flames, he would have roused your valor.
Not he, indeed. I hate such bloodthirsty cormorants. I never knew any good come of them.
But my honor, Doris, my honor. I must be very careful of my honor.
Why, the mass, and I would be very careful of it. And I think, in return, my honor couldn't do less than to be very careful of me.
God's blades, Doris, no gentleman will ever risk the loss of his honor.
Look ye, master, this honor seems to me to be a marvelous false friend. And put the case. I was a gentleman, which, thank God, no one can say of me. Well, my honor makes me quarrel with another gentleman of my acquaintance. So, we fight! Pleasant enough that. Boo! I kill him! The more's my luck now, pray. Who gets the profit of it? Why, my honor. But, with the case, he kills me. I the mass. To the world, and my honor whips over to my enemy.
No, Doris, in that case, your honor follows you to the grave.
Now that's just the place where I can make a shift to do without it.
Sounds, Doris, you are a coward. It doesn't become my valor to listen to you. Shall I disgrace my ancestors? Think of that, Doris. Think what it would be like to disgrace my ancestors.
Under favour, the surest way of not disgracing them is to keep as long as you can out of their company. Look ye, master, to go to them in such haste with an ounce of lead in your brains, I should think might as well be let alone.
Doris, don't you think there's such a very, very great danger, eh? Odd life. People often die without any mischief done.
Why, the mass, I think 'tis 10-1 against you. Lord bless us. It makes me tremble to think o't. Those be such desperate, bloody-minded weapons. Well, I never could abide them. From a child, I never could fancy 'em. I suppose there ain't been so merciless a beast in the world as your loaded pistol.
I won't be afraid, Doris, odd fire and fury. You shan't make me afraid. And here is the challenge. I've sent for my dear friend, Jack Absolute, to carry for me.
Aye, in the name of mischief, let him be the messenger. For my part, I wouldn't lend a hand to it for the best horse in your stable. By the mess. It don't look like another letter. It is, as I may say, a designing and malicious-looking letter, and I war it smells of gunpowder like a soldier's pouch. I would swear it meant go off.
It will do, Doris. I am determined to fight. So get along, you coward, while I'm in the mind.
Captain Absolute, sir.
Oh, show him up.
Well, heaven send we all be alive this time tomorrow.
Don't you provoke me, Doris.
Goodbye, master.
Oh, get along. Get along. You cowardly, dastardly, croaking raven.
What's the matter, Bob?
Oh, a vile, sheep-hearted blockhead. If I hadn't the valor of St. George and dragon to boot.
Yes, but what did you want with me, Bob?
Oh. There.
To Ensign Beverly. That's what's going on now. What's this?
A challenge.
Oh, indeed. Why? You won't fight him, will you, Bob?
Egad, but I will, Jack. Sir Lucius has brought me to it. He has left me full of rage so that so much good passion mayn't be wasted.
Yes, but what has this to do with me, Bob?
Why, as I think you know something of this fellow, I would like for you to find him out for me and give him this mortal defiance.
Oh, well, give it to me, and trust me, he gets it.
Oh, thank you, but it is giving you a great deal of trouble.
No, not at all. I beg you won't mention it, but not a trouble in the world, I assure you.
Oh, you, sir, are very kind. What it is to have a friend. You couldn't be my second, could you, Jack?
Why, no, Bob, not in this affair. It wouldn't be quite so proper.
Oh, yes. Well, I shall have your good wishes, however, Jack.
Whenever he meets you, believe me.
Sir Anthony Absolute is below, inquiring after the captain.
Well, I'll come immediately. Well, my little hero, success attend you.
Oh, stay, Jack. If Beverly were to ask what kind of man your friend Akers is, do tell him I'm a devil of a fellow.
I will. I'll say you're a determined dog.
Oh, doo-doo. Stay, Jack. If Beverly were to ask what kind of man I am, you can also add I generally kill a man a week.
I will. I'll say you're called in the country Fighting Bob.
Right, 'tis all to prevent mischief, for I don't want to take his life if I clear my honor.
No, that's very kind of you.
Why, you don't wish me to kill him, do you, Jack?
No, indeed I do not, but a devil of a fellow, hey?
Yeah. But stay, Jack. You may also add you never saw me in such a rage before. A most devouring rage.
I will.
Remember, Jack, a determined dog